Wizards of the Coast has officially revealed the entire Dominaria United set, and that means it's time to go from looking at digital versions of the cards to real versions of the cards.
Magic. I am a wizard! History. I'm an old wizard! The magic historian. My bones hurt.
Greetings! Owners of fine luxury cardboard rectangles, my friends! I hope the day finds you well because we have gathered for Dominaria United goodness. We're going to be taking a look at a pre-release kit in this video. I also have a collector booster and a set booster box. We're going to be opening boosters tonight live on my other YouTube channel. I'll leave a link down in the description for you if you want to come on by. And obviously, I'll be putting up more recordings on this channel of Dominaria United openings. So, with no further ado, let's find out what is inside this pre-release kit. Hey, look who got too excited and opened up the Dominaria United kit without realizing it wasn't recording. The good news is, this is as far as I got before I realized it wasn't recording. The bad news is, I had been talking for a number of minutes already. So, let me try and summarize what I said. Big thanks to the boys over at Phoenix for letting me do this early opening of their stuff. They retain it. Unfortunately, I don't get to keep these cards. I just get to open them and share them with you. The set isn't actually on sale until next Friday. So, that out of the way, the other thing I mentioned is there's a poll on the channel right now. Whichever one of these you'd like to see opened in live stream, whether it be Collector Boosters or Dominaria United. We're doing a fun live stream tonight over on my other channel, so you can go ahead and weigh in on that if you want to. That being said, let me get back to what I was excitedly doing. So, before I showed the outer box art, check it out. We got the flag of the new coalition, right? And then here on the back, we got Danitha and Radha, and they are back to back, ready to face the Phyrexians. If you haven't checked out the story is a lot of fun, and I actually covered the whole thing over on my Fantasy Geographic channel. So look at this. Oh, the stained glass, it's beautiful. Honestly, I still have yet to find a use for these tiny little undersized cardboard inserts, but this is lovely. All right, and then what else do we have? We have your little Dominaria symbols, and we've got the same thing up at the top. Okay, let's take a look. Yes, this looks great. Look at that. That is nice. All right, and okay, same artwork, obviously. And then inside we have all of the delicious contents. Man, I love magic cards and opening magical stuff. So that's everything that's in the box. Put that over there. We've got your spin down with the new Dominarian shield that is very reminiscent of the old Coalition stuff. And then we have the insert, which is, oh, okay, it's like a little showcase of different people. You've got a Johnny, Joda, Teferi, Karn, Danitha, and Jaya. Hey, wait, did they not put Teferi on a card in this set? I can't remember seeing him anywhere on any card. Did they put him in the story and have him do almost nothing and then not put him on a card? All right, we've got an arena code and a lovely divider. That is great. Oh, and there's our promo right there. Okay, so let us, now that we're actually in on the cards, I don't do a lot of these kind of openings. Let me go ahead and, how do I get it? Yeah, there we go. This is the new camera, so, I mean, I can use that as an excuse, even though it's literally just another newer version of my previous camera. What are you going to do? I will just claim ignorance. That's what I do for all my videos. What do we got here? We've got the Llanowar Loam Speaker. This guy's not too bad. He's a beefy boy in terms of his ability to turn your lands into creatures. I like that he's 2 mana for a 1/3 that gives you a mana of any color. He doesn't have 1 toughness, so he's not going to get donked out easy. He can give you all the different colors, and you can make your lands into creatures for a turn if you want to smack them in. I don't know, honestly, how powerful it is. It doesn't feel super overwhelming, but from the perspective of just playing in a pre-release kit, like if it was in your pool, feels like it'd be pretty strong. Also, the packaging they put it in is gigantic. This is the biggest foil holder I've ever seen for the promos. It is massive. Huh. Anyways, we have our 6 Dominarian boosters. Let's get into them. Let's see what deliciousness awaits us. And now these are not, okay, so these look like they were printed in North America, so they should be commons, then uncommons, and then your rare. Let me zorp in a little bit more. Does that help? Is that actually focusing in? Or did that just make it worse? That looks pretty good. Okay, so you've got a turtle with a little pod in his back, a little pond. That's fun, man. The thing is, a lot of this stuff was spoiled for me by Wizards putting out the pre-release primer early, accidentally. And so I knew a lot of what the cards did, but I didn't get to see them. Wow, this looks super mechish. This looks like Battletech. That really, wow, okay. Llanowar Stalker, right? You got a lady running through the woods with her running through the forest with her sword, I should say. This dude is pretty solid. 2 mana, 2/2. He's got Enlist, so when he attacks, you can tap another one of your creatures to add its power to his. I like the fact that it mentions Summoning Sickness, because that's not something you used to see mentioned on cards. Pay 1 mana, sack him to destroy an artifact. So, as far as common goes, pretty solid. And he's running along with a Phyrexian Spine in his hand. So that's pretty sweet, man. Then you got, a new artwork for Bone Splinters. That looks great, dude. What a terrible way to end your life, man. All right, and then Negate. All right, that's a pretty standard kind of offering that we see all the time for your blue control action. That's all right. Phyrexian Vivisector. Yikes. That is, what's it do? 2 mana, 2/2. Whenever a creature you control dies, you get to scry 1. Oh, okay. All right. Geothermal Bog. So this is part of the land cycle from the set. I do enjoy the artwork. It looks pretty sweet. And the idea of a crazy bog with, I don't know, geothermal vents belching out lava, whatever's going on here, that's pretty wild. Argivian Cavalier. It's an Orc Knight. Okay, all right. What else we got? Scout the Wilderness. That is some nice artwork, man. That looks like a cool little wood carving. Is that actually supposed to be a wood carving? I guess. It's not the actual people. I don't know. I can't tell 100%. It kind of looks like that. That's great. All right. Then we've got Coalition Sky Knight. This, you know what? A lot of this stuff totally feels like old school Dominaria. I dig it. That looks great. Neshoba Brawler. So this, I remember seeing this before already. This Cat Warrior dude is pretty underwhelming. You know, it's like, okay, his power is equal to the number of basic land types you have. 2 mana can get you a 5/3 if you have all the land types out, so I'm sure that he's going to find a home somewhere, maybe, but doesn't grab me that hard. Oh, then we got Rulik Mons. So this is a descendant of Pashalik Mons, right? What does he do? I don't think I've seen him. 4 mana, 3/3 menace. And whenever he swings, look at the top card of your library. If it's a land card, you can put it into the battlefield tapped. And if you didn't, then you get a 1/1 goblin. Huh, all right. That's okay. That's different. Shadowrite Priest. Oh, this guy is nuts. I talked about him in yesterday's spoiler video. This guy seems bonkers. 5 mana and tap him, sack another cleric, search your library for a black creature, put it onto the battlefield and shuffle. And you don't even sack this guy to do it. You can just keep doing it over and over. That's crazy, man. Oh, hold on. I got to bring this close up to my face. What? Oh, man. Okay. These are officially the most gorgeous basics ever. This is insane. You guys have no idea. This is insane. I need to see what one of these looks like foil. This is, I need so many of these. I need so many of these. All right, now let's see what's in the next pack. The next booster. We've got a big old crab spider for dinner. We've got Enthrall to the Pit. Oh, that looks like a black card, man. A demon blasting your brains with flames, son. 4 mana. Oh, it's got Black Kicker. There you go. So, 4 mana, gain control of target creature until end of turn. Untap it, it gains haste until end of turn. If it was kicked, sack the creature at the beginning of the next end step. Oh, that's fun. Swipe it and sack it. That actually might be interesting enough to toss into the cube right there. That's not too bad for a common. Artwork's great. Tattered Apparition, you got your pumpable shade. That feels old school. Artwork is funky. Talus Lookout. All right, I mean, she's looking out. Not really too excited. Then we got this again. Salvaged Mana Worker. 2 mana, 1/3. Pay 1 to add a mana of any color. Activate only once a turn. Huh. That's different. All right. What else do we got? Oh, Phyrexia. There's the Phyrexian Horse. I was excited about the idea of a Phyrexian Horse, and then when I saw the card, I was like, oh, okay. It's not very exciting. Then we got the Blue-Red Land, Molten Tributary, Crystal Grotto. When it enters the battlefield, descry 1, taps for colorless, or 1 and tap it, add a mana of any color. It's all right. I mean, the artwork looks nice. Coral Colony. Tail Swipe. Oh, this is a cool new fight card. You choose target creature you control, one of your opponent's creatures, and then if you cast a spell during your main phase, your dude gets +1/+1, and they fight. So for 1 mana, that's solid. Then we got Rona. She shows up in the story and actually does some serious craziness. She gets her eye messed up when Karn jams his thumb into her eye socket and starts messing up all her Phyrexian gear. And then she just yanks it out of her head like it's nothing and slams new gear in. Like, she is epic and survives a massive battering. So, I mean, that's a cool part of the story. After that, we've got Karn Silex. This card is bonkers good and a massive part of the story too. From the original story, when this Silex is part of what let Urza ascend to becoming a planeswalker, to the current story, what an awesome card to crack. Look at the Silex itself being held by Karn with its glyphs glowing. Man, yes, that's what I'm talking about. And then we've got a planes with the, oh, that looks nice, with the rainbow and the remnants of the airship and everything. That's cool. And then you got a soldier token. I got to admit, the stained glass lands, though, they grab me harder. So when I see something's not stained glass, my initial gut reaction is, oh, it's not the stained glass. That's also how I felt with the Kamigawa Yukio lands or whatever, right? Those things were so awesome that my brain went, I want one in every pack. But, you know, Wizards knows what they're doing. They make sure you're not going to get one every pack. So we got Haunting Figment, Haunting Fig Newton, 2 mana, 2/1 vigilance. And it can't be blocked as long as you've cast an instant or sorcery. Alright, it's an alright ability. The artwork is genuinely incredibly epic to me, to the point where I feel like I wish this was on a far more epic card. Because when you have awesome artwork, but it's on a card most people won't use, unless this finds a home in Pauper or something, it's only going to get loved in limited, and so much amazing Magic art ends by the wayside as a result. But still, epic. Look at that with the moons and everything. This is really cool. Then you got Charismatic Vanguard. This is not very good. No, we saw you, Crabman. We saw you. We saw you. We saw you. Elfheim Worm. Give me a fat worm. 5 mana for a 5/4 vigilance with trample. Man, things have come a long way since my day. This is crazy. Crawworm used to be 6 mana for a 6/4 with no abilities. 5/4 vigilance trample. Yeah, man. Yeah, them worms is getting better. I'm down. Captain's Call. All right, make some white soldier creature tokens. Cool. We got Sacred Peaks. Let me see them Sacred Peaks. Bog Badger. What's up? I got a Bog Badger for you. We've got Mossbeard Ancient. Oh, it's a tree folk with, what has he got? Little birds in his branches or something? That's cool. Wing Mantle Chaplain. Ooh, a lovely little angel. That's all right. Oh, we got Najal the Storm Ruiner. Look at that. Is he like a Nicol Bolas imitator or something? What's up with his one horn? This artwork's funky. 5 mana, 5/4. Cast sorceries as though they had flash. Whenever it attacks, pay 2. If you do, cast your next instant or sorcery, copy it. All right. All right. That's cool. I love the stained glass, man. Looks awesome. Anointed Peacekeeper. 3 mana for the, look at Captain Beef Arms, bro. 3/3 Vigilance Human Cleric. Enters the battlefield, look in an opponent's hand, choose any card name. Spells your opponent's cast with the chosen name cost 2 more to cast. Activated abilities as sources with the chosen name cost 2 more to activate unless they're mana abilities. That's pretty cool, man. He keeps the peace by delaying what you're gonna do. He doesn't really look like he's gonna keep the peace though, does he? He looks like he's gonna like double slam you with those axes. He looks so imposing from this perspective where we're looking up and he's like framed by this giant glorious stained glass. I love the Dominarian stained glass vibe. And here's a regular forest looking bulby. You like that? You like your wood? Do you guys like bulbous wood? I bet you do. Hey, we saw this guy too. What's up? All right. Next booster. The boosting must continue, right? We must boost. Nope, sorry. We must bust the boosts. There we go. Now we've got Heroic Charge. Heroic Charge. Okay. Colossal Growth. A confused looking goblin. All right. We got Jaya's Fire NATO. Oh, is there a foil in here? Hey, you're sliding on away. Get on out of here. This artwork's I really like just because of the little white figure here. It's just the use of the red and white, and then whoop, this tiny little guy is totally getting incinerated. Then you got a gibbering barricade. Yeah, this would be me if I was a wall. I like to gibber sometimes. We got a, oh, haunting figment, we saw you. Phyrexian vivisector, yep, saw you. Geothermal bog, done that one. Cavalier, yep. Scout the wilderness. Runic shot, okay. So you're casting runes on your crossbow shots? That's funky. Oh, cool. Destroy target tapped creature. So you just put runes on a crossbow bolt that, like, annihilate people? That's neat. Monstrous Warleech. Oh, 4 mana with a blue kicker. When it enters the battlefield, if it was kicked, mill 4 cards. Power and toughness equal to the highest mana value among cards in your graveyard. Oh, that's silly. I like that. That's weird. Okay. Then we got Tori Davenant, the Fury Rider. Woo! Ride that Fury girl. Then we got the Quirion Beastcaller. And that is 2 mana, 2/2. Whenever you cast a creature spell, put a +1/+1 counter on it. And whenever it dies, distribute the +1/+1 counters on it amongst your creatures. That is goofy good. That feels really strong. It's strapped onto a grizzly bear. Yeah. Oh, look. Literally, there's a grizzly bear behind it. Let's do it. Call my beast, lady. And then a foil. Whoa, what? Bro, okay, I get it, man. I get it. This one's like, yo, man, we heard you like green. This pre-release kit was meant to be with me. It's too bad it's not actually mine, but hey, it is fun. All right, then we've got another planes and that same soldier token. That is a lot of the same soldier token. There's not a lot of variety in those tokens. All right, but I gotta say, so far, a lot of goodness in here, right? All right, then we've got another one of you. We've seen you. We've seen you. We've seen you. Voda Sea Scavenger. Oh, the Vodalian Merfolk. All right. A Benalish Faith Bonder. Benalish, however you want to say it. 2 mana, 1/3, Vigilance Enlist. Huh, totally limited. Deathbloom Gardener. Look at that artwork. That's awesome. It actually gives me vibes of the Ixalan Merfolk, eh? Sunlit Marsh. Whoa, I love it when they have sources of black mana that look idyllic and beautiful, right? You've basically got like the flavor text. Even the poisoned land around the stronghold blossomed with new life in the wake of the great mending. So you got the stronghold with its noxious influence, but still life is thriving in a beautiful way. It's cool. Phyrexian espionage. This bird caused a lot of problems for the planeswalkers. That actually did happen. Destroy evil. Destroy target creature with toughness 4 or greater. Destroy target enchantment. Oh, that's solid. That is solid. That will go in my cube 100%, man. That's great. That's really useful. Eerie Soul Tender. 3 mana, 3/1. When it enters the battlefield, mill 3 cards. 5 mana, exile it from your graveyard. Whatever. Joint Exploration. Oh, wait, what wizards? What are we talking about now? What are we exploring? I mean, I see all the greenery around and what... Okay. What does this do? Scry 2, draw a card. If the spell is kicked, you can put a land card from your hand onto the battlefield. Alright. They need... Talarians had the maps, but only the Yavimans knew how to read them. Oh, okay. That's what they're exploring. Then we got Warhost's Frenzy. Alright. Cleaving Skyrider. Just flying through the sky with a big old... What is that? A massive axe? That looks pretty impressive. What's the kicker on this guy do? When it enters the battlefield, X damage to any target where X is the number of attacking creatures. And he's got flash. Very underwhelming. Oh, yes! Wow! Okay, hold on. I gotta bring her closer. I gotta take a closer look. Joyra, Ageless Innovator. The stained glass is so cool. Oh, man. What? Dude, look at that. That is gorgeous. That is beautiful. This is awesome. I love it so much, man. I love it so much. That's great. Okay, oh, sorry. I guess I'm skipping by the last couple cards out of excitement here. So we've got an insert and a regular forest. Man, oh, man. Okay. And then the booster we have here. What's inside you, buddy? Okay. We've got you again. 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 We've got... Did we see this? Maybe? I don't know. We definitely saw this. We definitely saw this. Sacred Peaks, definitely. Fog Badger. Here we go. Yosha declares war. Oh, this one's awesome, bro. This is a saga, right? 2 mana to put out. First, create a 0/2 colorless Thopter artifact creature token named Ornithopter. Second is tap any number of untapped artifacts you control. And when you do, this deals damage equal to that to a creature or planeswalker. And then you've got up to 1 target artifact you control becomes a creature with base power and toughness 4/4 till end of turn. So this represents, like, basically the part of the storyline of the original Brothers War, where Yosha, just out of nowhere, they've set up this ambush, and they unleash the Ornithopters, and the Ornithopters start dropping Dwarven Fire Black on this dragon engine, just kablow, 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 and they also start blowing up part of the Sawardi encampment. Like, it's this absolutely nutty development. The action is intense. It's actually in the Brothers War storyline that I cover over on Fantasy Geographic, and this is the part of the storyline where we're roughly at. So it's really, really cool to see it depicted in this artwork. I am loving Dominaria United, guys. Then we got Battlewing Mystic, a flying Avon hammer wizard. It's hammer time. And then Balmor, the Battle Mage Captain. All right, there you go. He's teaming up with that previous bird wizard. Balmor's looking okay. Next, temporary lockdown. Everybody get in the building. We're locking you down. 3 mana enchantment. When it enters the battlefield, exile each non-land permanent with mana value 2 or less until temporary lockdown leaves the battlefield. This is a major story spotlight. Any one of us could be compromised, said Karn. No one leaves until we know who can be trusted. And you can see they're all in here. We got Karn and Joyra, Jaya, Joda, everybody's here. And then we got the glorious stained glass island. Oh, it's so good. Look at it. It's beautiful. Absolutely gorgeous. Look at the blue mana symbol floating above the island. These lands are absolutely fantastic. So, if you haven't checked out the storyline, go check out the story on Fantasy Geographic. You can also let me know if you'd rather see me open collector boosters or set boosters in tonight's live stream over on my Hatcher YouTube channel. Thanks for coming by. Big shout out to all my patrons. And I will see you guys in the next video for another Dominaria United opening.